My name is Camrin Weeks, and we bought our home in March of 2026.
I'm Jamison and Camrin had been pushing, I think, to buy a house for a while,
Yeah.
but I don't think we were quite ready to commit to a place or financially ready. And then I think we crunched some numbers, did some rent versus buy calculators, and realized like, oh, it's actually not going to be that much worse than our rent, and we should just do it sooner. I think we'd be glad we got into it when we did, and if we wait a few years, we'd just be kicking ourselves for having paid so much rent in these couple of years.
Yeah.
Plus, we were both in work situations now in Seattle where we're like, oh, we're gonna stay here.
Yeah, I think we realized the past 3 years went by so quickly that we were in a rental property and we love this area so much. We were like, okay, let's settle down for real and make a home here. It was kind of just a coincidence, honestly. We ended up at an open house and met Kesha at an open house and then just really hit it off. We're like, oh wow, this is the first time we've met an agent that we felt like wasn't trying to swindle us or just sell us something. Like, he was super willing to answer all of our questions, and it came from a place where we felt like he was being super honest and wanted the best for us, not just to sell us a house.
Yeah, we met him actually at the open house of the house we bought. So we looked at different properties with him still and went through the whole process, but I think we liked that house and we liked Kesha, and it just all felt right.
Yeah, first impression was like, okay, we can trust this guy. He's not just trying to pull a fast one on us.
At the other open houses, we had met other real estate agents and just felt very much like they were pretty aggressively trying to sell us. And we weren't in a hurry. We were just like, hey, relax, like, we're here to see the house. And I think Kesha was just very like calm. He was informative. He explained a lot of things, answered questions, but we didn't feel like he was pressuring us at all. And that was huge, because then we trusted him. We just like talking to him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we would hang out with him, so let's use him as a real estate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think definitely we had some friends that bought during COVID, and hearing their experience of just things flying off the market, going for so much over asking. And then we were like kind of afraid of getting into buying a home. And as soon as we started working with Kesha, we were like, wait, is it supposed to be this easy? I feel like everything was really streamlined. Everything was super fast too. Every person that he had us working with was really on top of everything. And yeah, it seemed a little too easy, honestly.
Things went quickly,
Yeah.
It was smooth. To be fair, I was the one working from home, so by default, I was the one doing all the like paperwork and submitting all the documents.
That's
and
true.
Getting everything together for like the mortgage and pre-approval, all that stuff was a lot of work, but it wasn't necessarily like hard or scary.
I think it was kind of a good balance of us wanting to be super involved and like wanting to understand all of the process, because we had never bought a house before, and so we just were a little afraid to like let someone fully take the reins. But yeah, for the most part, I think Kesha did a really good job of like keeping the stuff that we didn't have to figure out like out of our hands and organizing all of that.
We did not know the next steps at any part of the process, so it was nice to have Kesha be like, hey, now we're focused on inspection or whatever phase it was in, because you don't know what you don't know.
It felt pretty surreal, honestly.
It was super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kesha brought balloons and some whiskey and champagne.
Yeah.
Pop a bottle. It was really cool. It was exciting to kind of cross the goal line and realize that like we didn't have to ask anyone where we could put holes in the wall, you know, like it was our house.
I would highly recommend Kesha as a realtor. We even have had friends that are starting to dip their toes into looking for a home, and we've recommended him, and yeah, we feel super confident that we chose the right person to help us find our home. Honestly, I had no idea what escrow was. I had heard that word and I was like, what does this even mean? So I feel like that alone, I felt like super unprepared to buy a home, because I'm like, I don't even know what this like big word means that everybody uses when they're buying a home. So I think it was just like a massive learning process for the both of us.
Yeah, so many different people will email you. Hey, we're from the title company, we're from escrow, we're from the mortgage. There's just so many people who need so many things, and you kind of just have to surrender to the, like, yep, here's this thing.
I feel like you learned that we could afford it.
I learned that
because
they
you were
will
most
qualify you for
apprehensive.
way more than you should spend. Don't spend the maximum of whatever you're qualified for.
Yeah.
And that also, if you find the right situation, it's not as expensive as you might think. I think that just the idea of buying a house in Seattle felt so out of reach until we really looked at some of the numbers and like, oh, we can do that.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe one day when we're in the market for a second home.
Right.
Might be 30 years from now, but then we'll be in a good
Right.
spot.